Okay, so I'm doing this video for ART317, contact sheets printed. She can be a SZeciri. That's me. I did this doing the 4x6, and I printed at Walgreens here in Chicago in my neighborhood. This is not the first time making prints of my work, but it is not something I do super frequently. A lot of the prints that I have printed are ones from my travels. Some are over there in the corner of my apartment and over there. Those are usually the ones that I make prints of, or have made prints of in the past. It's been a few years. I do not feel good about this image quality, actually. I think part of it is Walgreens. I noticed they cropped some of these images off, whereas on my thing it came more to here. It got cropped really funny on a couple of them, and they seem a lot darker than they do on my screen. My roommate was saying she's like, that's just Walgreens. Whenever she gets it done there, it doesn't come out very well. So that's disappointing. I really would love to be able to get a printer so that I could print more. My challenges, I think, were with Photoshop. I haven't really used it much before this class, actually at all before this class, and so I had a lot of challenges, especially with the color and adjusting the color and knowing if what the color was looking like was actually better or worse than the original photos. And also some of my challenges were I feel like a lot of them, besides being dark printed, they were still sort of dark, so the exposure. So I'm still learning. Also my camera I just got over the summer, because when I traveled I actually just used my phone because I only took a backpack. My choices were ones that I thought were kind of interesting, like this one over here. Sorry, my shadow's there. This couple, and I was walking by the lake, because I live by Lake Michigan in Chicago. It's like a 20-minute walk. This couple was sitting, and I kind of framed it where someone had written on the side, "Will you marry with me?" Which isn't proper English, but that's okay. And then I thought this was a cool shot of someone just laying in the grass soaking up the sun on a crisp day. Another one with some of the colors got kind of lost, and then it kind of matched the color of these people. There's two more people who are supposed to be on this bench that Walgreens cut out that in my original image are there. Just a random shoe line in the grass. Focal point more on the bench than the people sitting behind them. This was also written on one of the places. These people just talking and laughing. Yeah, just different prints. I thought this was funny, walking through the going under Lakeshore. You better enjoy this weather, someone would have posted a note. Ice cream man, different, trying to get different angles and focusing on things that we don't really notice, but then the people in the background, some seagulls, walking under the red line and the sun rays kind of hitting at that time. And then the farmer's market the other day, I went, and there's a woman who plays accordion, and I asked all these people if I could take some photos of them, and then just beautiful flowers at the farmer's market. I discovered that it is awkward to ask people to take photos of them, and I much prefer trying to get photos of people unaware, kind of like these ones over here. And it's really difficult to pick which ones I feel are the best. Like looking at these printed, I'm like, yeah, these aren't really the best photos I've ever taken, and that's kind of disappointing. Which one is my favorite print? That one's kind of hard. Because I really love how this one turned out. Love, that's funny. But I think this would have to be my favorite print because the color just seemed to come out the best, I guess. And so here's the physical print. there's what it looks like on the computer, and you can see how it didn't really, I mean, it looks way brighter and crisp on the computer than it did come out printed, which that is drastic actually. Looking at that here through the video, that's incredibly drastic and makes me feel like that happened to all of my photos when they got printed, that the color just got lost, because this is the same JPEG file as this should have been printed, and that color is just ugh, gross. Okay, so those are my thoughts on the differences between these are my photos, and thank you.